Hello, and welcome to my presentation about website critiquing. With dozens of video games released every week, it proves beneficial for interested individuals to have access to websites that compile information about them. Gaming websites often contain the latest news in the industry, written reviews, and a variety of fan-blogged content. Since the media is becoming increasingly popular, and I personally am a regular visitor of such sites, I'll review three well-known ones: G4TV, Destructoid, and Video Games Daily. I'll judge each website based on the following criteria, where every category is weighed equally of 10 points. I'll explore information organization. Basically, is the site easy to navigate and is content appropriately grouped together? Next, I'll consider the site's images and fonts. Were they distracting? Was the font the right size? Then, I'll look at the color scheme. Does it seem too bland, or is it too much? Does the background image blend nicely with the text? After that, I'll consider the site's personality and the emotional attachment I get from it. What kind of impression does it leave on me? Last, as a user myself, I'll see if this website meets my personal expectations. At the end of all this, I'll recap the scores and identify which video game website is the best designed. Let's jump right into things and start with G4TV. Now I'm at G4TV's homepage, and my first impression is pretty good. There is a lot going on here, but everything seems to be organized pretty well. The first thing I noticed were the tabs up on the top here. We have news, games, reviews, cheats, and various different video game consoles. So it's good because this allows for easy navigation. These submenus here determine a well-designed taxonomy, or hierarchy if you will. I have no idea what the ordering they chose here is. It seems pretty random to me, but you know, as long as things are there, I guess it doesn't hurt if you just go down the list and find what you need. It's always good to have a search bar at the top. Seems pretty standard nowadays. I don't understand home pages that don't have search bar, but good to see that this one has one. So I'm going to look for Final Fantasy 13 and type in Final Fan, and look, it's already third from the top on this list of recommendations. So very cool. Even every game here has box art next to them and a list what system they're for. Very convenient, very cool. Newsfeed on the side here is in a convenient location. Top of the home page, over to the side. It allows for easy access to see what's new in the industry. The slideshow here adds some character to the home page, and it seems like it moves at a decent speed. It's not too fast, it's not too slow. Another thing I want to comment on is the font. The size, I think, is perfect. The headers are larger than the text underneath them, and the blue font blends nicely with the white background. The color scheme here gives the page a very calm, neutral feeling. I like how all the entries here on staff picks have images next to them. And we had featured videos, video game reviews, previews, new releases. So it looks like the home page contains an overview of what the site has to offer. That's perfect, and that's exactly what I expect the home page to have. So let's keep going down here. It looks like we have an index of every page accessible on this website in the form of a list. This gives us an alternate and straightforward way to navigate through the site. So if you prefer this way of going about things, you don't have to go through all these submenus up at the top. You can just come right down here, click on the link, and it'll take you right to the page. I don't know what the point of a search bar is down here. I guess if you're too lazy to navigate to the top, but I guess it never hurts. Yeah, so the color scheme here is perfect. There is a lot of information, but it's organized in such a way that I don't feel overwhelmed at all. Everything's I can navigate this web page very naturally, and I'm very impressed. Everything seems great. Images aren't distracting, fonts are perfect size, and yeah, everything looks good. So I'm going to navigate to the reviews page and see what that's all about. The first thing I noticed was that the background color changed from white to something a little bit darker, giving the text better visibility. G4TV displays their ratings in the form of a list, and I think that's a very elegant way, and it's very natural. Each entry is given a score from 1 to 5 in a large font off to the side, and it seems like each one also contains a summary of the review, so you don't have to go to individual pages to get information about them. And they're also attached to images. I like that a lot. So it seems very professional the way they did this. We also have the ability to sort the list at our own convenience. It's default right now at most recent. We can also change it to highest rated, user rating, most popular, most viewed, and most commented. On that note, I like how they do offer a user rating, so you can get more opinions than just professional advice. So I like how they formatted this page. All the information is very well organized and consistent. Okay, so let's check out the cheats page. So this page looks very similar to the reviews in that all the information is displayed in a list, and they have images next to for each entry. They have summaries, user reviews. You can sort it, and yeah, so it's important to note the consistency of all the pages on this website. So once you figure out once, it seems like you can navigate every page that they offer. So let's go to one more page. Let's go to Xbox 360. Whoa, now everything's green. I guess that's because I'm in the Xbox 360 zone. I like how they match the colors of the fonts in the background image to that which people identify the system with. I bet if I went to PlayStation 3 that the background color and the font would be blue. And indeed it is. So that's very cool. It definitely makes me feel like I'm searching that particular console's page. And I also noticed that these pages bear a lot of similarities to the home page, where we have the news feed on the side here. Looks like all the news related to PlayStation 3 business. We have staff gaming picks underneath, followed by game videos, game reviews. So it all comes around full circle. There's a lot of consistency here. I'm going to give G4TV a 49 out of 50. I think every page was organized in such a way that navigation seems second nature, even for a first-time visitor. Consistency was everywhere on this website. The images were not distracting, and a lot of times were box art. This better familiarizes users with game titles. The fonts were the perfect size and always easily readable. Most colors match the theme of the pages viewed. I would certainly be interested in using G4TV to search video game related content. It was very professionally constructed. My only negative point was that the homepage was too white and seemed bland.